All right, guys, originally today's video was going to be my total TIFF wrap up, literally going through each of the movies that I saw in minimal details for some of them, just more little sassy, snappy comments, kind of moving into slightly more. And then obviously down the road, we will get our more detailed reviews for the bigger movies like Joker, Jojo Rabbit, things like that. But I found something I'm so happy about. This story kind of broke yesterday. I didn't have time to talk about it yesterday because I went to finally watch it too. But if you guys have been here for a little bit, you've probably seen a couple of my videos where I make fun of MLMs and just kind of diet supplement type stuff. So I think it was specifically the video where I was talking about Trisha Paytas and how I think she is kind of horrible in a lot of ways. But the way that I find her to be the most horrible and disgusting is that she recommends a lot of diet drinks and diet supplements that don't work and actually run the risk of making people severely sick long term. I've drank Boom Bod for the past 15 days. I ate healthy and mixed in some light exercise, and these results are amazing. Eating healthy and exercise is how you lose some weight. It works so well to decrease bloating and get rid of those late night cravings. I've just released 2 new flavors and a men's product as well. Treat yourself and your man at Boom Bod. I'm gonna let you listen to this video because I can't play it because my video would get demonetized because she's wearing a bikini.
And we are on a little break, so I am doing my Boom Bod 7-Day Achiever program. And right now I am working on my afternoon motivator to give me that little kick of energy throughout the day and suppress my appetite a little more till we get my next meal. It also is keeping my belly from bloating and cheers to de-bloating, a flatter tummy, and lots of energy throughout the day.
Drink water! I also mentioned that the Kardashians marketed this kind of stuff as well, and we have now seen a shift thanks to Instagram. Instagram is finally doing something about this. They are clamping down on diet and cosmetic surgery posts, and they're doing this in a variety of different ways, and we're just gonna go over some of those right now. So for those of you who don't know, a lot of influencers promote products that they claim will make you lose weight. Kim Kardashian at one point was so brazen that she was marketing a diet lollipop, as in, you use this lollipop and you will lose weight. Let's all forget about the fact that we've had hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of plastic surgery and liposuction to get the bodies that we have, but you can get this body with a sucker. Sadly, the only people that would fall for that are suckers, but I'm not gonna hold them accountable for this because some people literally get so desperate due to the fake things that are posted online, especially younger kids get so desperate for bodies that aren't realistic that they fall for this kind of crap. So let's look into the ways that, Instagram's trying to counter this. So one of the big things they're doing is blocking these diet supplement posts for people under the age of 18, which I think is a really big step because for one, even if there was some kind of scientific backing to any of these studies or any of these products, they shouldn't be consumed or marketed to people under the age of 18. Your body's still growing, you're still developing, your hormones are still leveling out. The way that you look at 15 is not indicative of what you're gonna look like when you're 18 or 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. It's not indicative of that. And the more you start pumping your body with that kind of crap in an early age, the worse you're gonna be long term. Again, not to mention the fact that this stuff will make you sick. You might as well just call it shit out your organs tea, not diet tea. I guess if you did shit out your organs, you would be losing weight, but that's not what they're supposed to be putting out there. And then a lot of these promotions just being blocked for anybody under the age of 18, which people have been showing screenshots showing that it's working. If you sign up and your age is under 18, those posts are no longer being showed right from people like Kim Kardashian. But they're also going that one step further and just flat out banning a lot of these larger and miracle weight loss products. So the ones where people are I drank this consistently and now I've lost all this weight. Let's all just forget about the fact that I just recovered from liposuction. That kind of stuff, the really dangerous stuff. They're actually flat out banning those, which I totally agree with. I never really had a problem with the Kardashians. I always kind of saw them as they've turned literally a horrible situation that would ruin most people's lives into a multi-billion-dollar company in which every member of the family is benefiting immensely just from the name alone. But I can't have any kind of respect for that lack of integrity. Knowing that you have that much money and you're still going to spend time promoting these crap products that know are crap to your impressionable audiences. And if for some reason you believe it, I don't even know what to say if you believe it. If you could go through the procedures that you go through and you could have access to the trainers, the dietitians, and all the other stuff that is not available to the average public and still think that those supplements, the teas, the lollipops are the reason why you're losing weight, I don't know what to tell you, but to me, it really is just an integrity thing. I know that one of the really big actresses that was very vocally against this, particularly going after the larger advertisers like the Kardashians, was Jamila Jamil, and she is obviously very happy about this and says that it's actually shocking to her how quick this change came about. So what Jamila ended up saying was, "This is huge news. iWeigh are changing the world together. After a bunch of shouting, screaming, and petitioning, we have managed to get the attention of the people at the top, and they have heard us and want to protect us. And this is just the beginning of our efforts. As of now, if you are under 18, you will no longer be exposed to any diet/detox products, and for all other ages, all fad products that have bogus, unrealistic claims will be taken down and easy to report." I've been working with Instagram all year towards this, who were amazing to deal with, and they expressed that they passionately care about creating a safer space for all of us online. This happened so much faster than I expected, and I'm so proud and happy and relieved. Well done to the many people who have been working towards this huge change. This is a mass effort. This is an extraordinary win that is going to make a big difference. Influencers have to be more responsible. Obviously, there's been a growing trend of influencers having to be more obvious when they're promoting something as an ad and as an advertisement. And that change has been happening pretty steadily, but it really wasn't that long ago that the big stinks were happening, and people were still getting in trouble for violating those kind of rules. So it was interesting that they so quickly added these new regulations onto that. And I do think that it's very important because, again, if you want to do it as an adult, I still feel horrible for you. I still think it's terribly manipulative. I don't think that those products should be allowed to be promoted in such a way, but especially for the kids that are under the age of 18, whose entire mental state can be affected by something just so small and so basic. And then they're always going to be looking for those quick fixes like this. And even if they're not looking for them, if it's just constantly shoved in their faces, it's hard to ignore that. These changes are also being applied to Facebook, which isn't as big of an issue. I know there's been a bunch of studies showing that Instagram as an app is the most damaging to people under the age of 18. And obviously just the model of how the pictures and everything upload and how they reach you is much more streamlined than it is on Facebook. Facebook has a bunch of weird stuff where you kind of have to pay for your content to be seen if you're not directly friends with somebody. So the method of information reaching people from Instagram is much faster, much more streamlined, and much more damaging. So it's definitely a bigger deal there. But again, even if we're not looking at this from just this is how it affects somebody mentally, these products will actually cause damage to you. They could make you very sick, and they could make you sick long term, and they could literally affect the way that your digestive system works potentially for the rest of your life. And even the ones that aren't designed to kind of affect your body in that way, that it's basically a laxative effect, work as an appetite suppressant, which again is a horrible thing to be promoting to a young audience. When you're young, you're still growing, your brain is still developing, you need to fuel it, you need to eat healthy food, you need to eat properly, and encouraging this kind of supplement to young people, again, can cause long-term damaging effects, especially if you use them incorrectly, or if you use them in conjunction with the fact that maybe you're not eating as much as you should be, or you're not eating the right way that you should be. It could cause significant long-term damage. Not to mention that the claims by these products have not been verified by any kind of safety administration. I think as a society, we have such an unhealthy relationship with food in general, especially in the Western world. That is just a larger issue that needs to be tackled, but it's very important to encourage kids to make sure that they're eating properly, that they're nourishing their brains, that they're maintaining enough to keep their body and brain working effectively. I think it's very important to be encouraging healthy lifestyles, but all of this is just... And for the people that are trying to say that they're promoting these products in tandem with healthy lifestyles, nobody believes you. You're clearly just trying to exploit your very impressionable audience who think that they can achieve the results that you have just by using a couple of these products, when that's just not reality. But yeah, it's not often that I can give kudos to Facebook as a company. They own Instagram, so good job. I think this is a definite step in the right direction. I think this kind of stuff is way more dangerous than some people realize, so I'm glad that we're kind of taking a step in a direction to prevent it from being spread as widely as it is. So let me know what you guys are thinking in the comment section down below. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a fantastic day, and we'll catch you all later.